Ash, Misty, and Brock continue their journey toward Vermilion City when they stumble upon an Oddish drinking from a stream. Misty seizes the opportunity to capture it and sends out Starmie to weaken Oddish with a water gun attack. However, before she can catch it, a wild Bulbasaur intervenes, using Vine Whip to protect Oddish and repel Starmie. Ash attempts to battle Bulbasaur with his Butterfree, but Bulbasaur skillfully evades capture and retreats into the forest alongside Oddish. As the trio continues their journey, they come across a rickety rope bridge. Mid-crossing, the bridge collapses, sending Brock into the river below. Ash and Misty are able to pull themselves up and decide to explore the forest and look for Brock. While searching for him, Ash and Misty trigger several traps, including pitfalls and nets, indicating they're near a hidden area. Eventually, they reunite with Brock and discover the Hidden Village, a sanctuary for abandoned and injured Pokémon. Here, they meet Melanie, who cares for these Pokémon until they're ready to return to the wild. She explains that the traps are set to deter those who might harm the resident Pokémon. Bulbasaur acts as the village's guardian, fiercely protecting its inhabitants. Trouble arises when Team Rocket arrives, attempting to steal the village's Pokémon using a giant vacuum machine. Bulbasaur bravely confronts them but struggles against the machine's power. Ash's Pidgeotto intervenes, delivering a massive gust attack, sending Team Rocket and the machine blasting off once again. Impressed by Ash's dedication and sensing Bulbasaur's desire for adventure, Melanie suggests that Bulbasaur join Ash on his journey. After a friendly battle between Ash's Pikachu and Bulbasaur, where Pikachu emerges victorious, Bulbasaur agrees to be captured. Ash successfully catches Bulbasaur, adding a loyal and powerful companion to his team. With Bulbasaur now part of the group, Ash and his friends bid farewell to Melanie and the Hidden Village, resuming their journey toward Vermilion City with renewed enthusiasm. Ash, Misty, and Brock are journeying toward Vermilion City when they spot a Charmander perched on a rock. Ash eagerly attempts to catch it, but Charmander deflects the Pokeball, indicating it already has a trainer. Noticing its weakened state and dim tail flame, a sign of its health, they become concerned. Pikachu communicates with Charmander and learns it's waiting for its trainer's return. Respecting its loyalty, the group decides to leave Charmander, hoping its trainer will come back soon. Later, at a Pokémon Center, they overhear a boastful trainer named Damien bragging about abandoning his weak Charmander, deeming it unworthy of training. Realizing this is the same Charmander they encountered, Ash and his friends are outraged. They confront Damien, but he dismisses their concerns, showing no intention of retrieving Charmander. Worried about an approaching storm, the trio rushes back to rescue Charmander. They find it under attack by a flock of Spearow. Pikachu fends off the Spearow, and they urgently transport the ailing Charmander to the Pokémon Center. Nurse Joy informs them that Charmander's tail flame is critically low, and it needs immediate care. They stay by its side overnight, ensuring its recovery. The next morning, they discover Charmander has left. Assuming it returned to its waiting spot, they continue their journey. However, Team Rocket appears, attempting to steal Pikachu. A battle ensues, and just as Team Rocket gains the upper hand, Charmander arrives, bravely defending Pikachu and the group. Using its powerful flamethrower, it thwarts Team Rocket's plans, sending them blasting off. Witnessing Charmander's strength and loyalty, Damien reappears, feigning remorse and demanding Charmander back. Initially torn, Charmander ultimately rejects Damien, recognizing his true nature and sending his Pokeball right back at him. Instead, it chooses to join Ash, who has shown genuine care and respect. Ash joyfully accepts, adding Charmander to his team. With their new companion, the group continues their adventure, strengthened by the bond of trust and friendship they've formed with Charmander. Ash, Misty, and Brock continue their journey to Vermilion City when they fall into a pitfall trap set by a group of mischievous Squirtle known as the Squirtle Squad. These Squirtle, abandoned by their trainers, have become pranksters causing trouble in the area. Officer Jenny explains that, without guidance, they've resorted to mischief. Meanwhile, Team Rocket encounters the Squirtle Squad and, after being captured by them, convinces the Squirtle to collaborate in capturing Pikachu. Meowth, acting as the intermediary, persuades the Squirtle Squad to trust them. The Squirtle Squad captures Ash and his friends, imprisoning them in a cave. Pikachu is injured and needs a super potion to recover. Ash pleads with the Squirtle to let him go to town for the medicine, promising to return. Moved by his sincerity, the Squirtle leader allows him to go, but warns him to return by noon the next day, or his friends will suffer. Ash races to the nearest town, overcoming obstacles to obtain the super potion. On his return, he's delayed by Team Rocket, who are executing their plan to steal Pikachu. Ash and the Squirtle are able to defeat Team Rocket, however a wildfire breaks out threatening the area. The Squirtle Squad, witnessing Ash's determination and bravery, decides to help extinguish the fire, showcasing their potential for good. After the fire is controlled, the Squirtle leader, inspired by Ash's courage and kindness, chooses to join Ash on his journey. Ash happily accepts, adding Squirtle to his team. The remaining Squirtle Squad members are appointed as the town's official firefighters, turning their reputations around and finding a new purpose. With Squirtle now part of the team, Ash and his friends continue their adventure, strengthened by new bonds and experiences. Ash, Misty, and Brock continue their journey toward Vermilion City when Ash captures a Krabby on the beach. To his surprise, the Pokeball containing Krabby vanishes, leading him to worry about its whereabouts. Brock explains that trainers can only carry 6 Pokémon at a time. Additional captures are automatically sent to Professor Oak's lab. Curious about Krabby's status, Ash and friends look for a way to contact Professor Oak. They come across a mysterious lighthouse, where at the entrance the owner lets them in to use the video phone after speaking over the security system. Ash calls Professor Oak, who confirms Krabby's safe arrival. During their conversation, Oak mentions that Gary, Ash's rival, has also caught a Krabby, one notably larger than Ash's, and boasts a collection of over 45 Pokémon. Ash informs Professor Oak of where they are, and Oak tells him that the lighthouse belongs to Bill, an esteemed Pokémon researcher who Ash could learn from. After finishing the call, a huge Kabuto appears. Brock notes this is weird as Kabuto should be extinct. They soon discover that the Kabuto is actually Bill, who had become trapped in a Kabuto costume during his research. After freeing him, Bill shares his extensive knowledge of Pokémon, expressing his fascination with the vast number of species, some yet to be discovered. Bill reveals his lifelong quest to encounter a mysterious rare Pokémon he once heard singing near the lighthouse. He believes this creature seeks companionship, much like himself. As night falls, the enigmatic Pokémon's melodic cry resonates across the ocean. A colossal silhouette emerges from the sea, approaching the lighthouse. Ash and his friends are awestruck by its size and presence. Astute fans will realize that the silhouette looks like a giant Dragonite. However, Team Rocket arrives, attempting to capture the giant Pokémon. Their interference startles the creature, causing it to attack the lighthouse, then retreat into the ocean's depths. Bill, though disappointed by the missed opportunity, remains hopeful about future encounters. He advises Ash to continue his journey with an open heart, cherishing the bonds he forms with his Pokémon. Inspired and enlightened by their experience, Ash, Misty, and Brock bid farewell to Bill and resume their adventure toward Vermilion City, eager for the challenges and discoveries that lie ahead. That wraps up this video. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next adventure. Comment below which of Ash's Kanto starters is your favorite: the protective Bulbasaur, the mischievous Squirtle, or the temperamental Charmander.